Okay, in this video I will talk about how to update data into the database, into an SQLite database. So we're going to be using this update button. So here we need this is the update button. So we need to add the onClick property like this, Android onClick update. Then we are going to open this database helper, and here we are going to create an update method to perform an update operation. Update here we need to pass as a parameter an ID, and we also need the new name. So let's call this new name. Okay, now we need to create an object now we need to get writable database. So we're gonna use this statement, and then we're gonna use content values to put the value to put the new value. So let's create an object of content values, and then we're gonna use content values for the ID like this. This is the column ID, and this ID is making a reference to this ID. And then we need to specify the name, the new name. So let's pass this new name in the column name, and then we need to check the result. Let's define an int result variable, and we are going to use this statement, and here you specify the table name. These are the content values, and this is the column ID, and here we are passing the ID. Okay, now we have to return the result. Like this. And this is it for the database helper. So now let's go to the main activity, and here we also have to create an update method, because results from the database can be different. It can give us a cursor or a list of information, or a long, or maybe an int. That's why we have to define what we want to show in this main activity. So let's create the update method, and we are creating the update method this way because this update is making a reference to this update. Well, the first thing that we have to do is we need to get the ID from the edit text, and we also need to get the new name from the from another edit text like this. And now we have to check how many rows were updated. So let's call the database helper and let's use the update method, and we need to pass the ID and the new name. And now we have to show a message to the user if any rows were updated or not. So we're going to use an if statement like this. This means that any rows were updated. And if we didn't have any rows updated, we're going to use a toast to say to the user that the data was not updated. And now let's use an else statement to tell the user that the data was actually updated, like this. Data was updated. And I think this is it. So now let's run the application. I need to add this watermark to my videos, so I hope this is not too annoying. So this is our application. So let's see the information in the database. This is all the sports that we have, and let's change the first sport for tennis. Update, data updated. Now let's show the sports, and here we have the new sport. So this is it. This is how we update data in a SQLite database.